Sounds
Yeah.
good. Where are you joining me from today, Miggy?
I'm at the Pioneer Square. So I'm in a park. It's like in a corner next to City Hall. It's like a refurbished park. Here, I'll show you my surroundings. Let's see if I can hmm, there we go. Yeah, this is where I'm at. We got a little live music. It's a nice little day. Yeah, I'm on my way back home.
Very
Uh,
cool.
kind of celebrating like kind of a little shock, dude. Like fucking won.
Yeah, dude, break the news. Break the news, baby.
Yeah, so now I'm a legal cannabis partner, owner, license. So I don't even know the fucking rules out there, and I'm fucking in it to win it. But for real though, because like somebody asked me already, I got hit up to out here in Washington. There's a lot of experience out here, and so the dude was like, "Hey man, I got processing equipment, for like extractions and dabs and stuff. I don't. Can I do that? I don't know. I
Yeah,
know I can grow, and I know I can have a store. But this can either be a lottery ticket or it could be a boat. You know what I mean?
right.
So, but either
Yeah.
way, it's a chance, and I'm excited like to see where the next thing goes. So the next step actually is we're gonna create a C corp. I mean, now it's gonna get into the sexy business talk, right? Like
Well, and let's
back
back
in,
up. Let's back up for a second because I think it's
yeah, yeah,
funny that this kind of just, am I wrong in thinking this just started as like, let's just see if we can do this?
yeah, 100%, 100%. I mean, again, this is not. Thank God, this is not my livelihood. Like this is not my life at stake, but I would like it to be. I would like it to you know what sucks, dude? It's crazy that I won in your state and I don't qualify in my state, right? Like I
That's
got the
crazy.
arrest, but I make too much money. So uh so it's whatever, man. But
Yeah.
yeah, we fucking got it. So I guess now I gotta send proof of my like address and uh my arrest and then we get it. And yeah, yeah. So if you look under Miggy's Pot Shop, it's in Peoria, Illinois. So this is gonna be dope, dude. I mean, like, I think we can make Peoria to a tourist attraction now, dude. I'll come, let my people grow. Come out,
Yeah.
visit Miggy's Pot Shop because I mean, this is gonna be dope. I want to document the whole experience because like I said, I am grateful that I am not in a situation where I have to feed my family, but this is what I want my family to live off of. Like this would be dope if I can quit my day job and then talk more about what I've done in the past. Because a lot of times you can't talk about things just because of like
Right.
your present condition. So
Dude, I
if
can't
I
wait. I can't wait
yeah,
to hear Miggy Unfiltered.
no, this is gonna be fun, dude. Well, there's a lot of like because I work in quality, right, and that's uh kind of like the heart of America, I think. And there is so much shadiness that I've experienced and part of that uh now I'm in a happy spot. Like I really legit love my job and legit um could just die doing what I'm doing now. But this is an opportunity that I really, 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 really want to work out because like I said, it could be a lottery ticket. It could be a thing that I can live, say, in Mexico now and just come back to Illinois and check on my pot shop.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Or because we're also talking about like there's other states opening up now, right? Mississippi. This could be a domino. So like um Tom's talking about doing a god damn it. There's a term for like when your group is like investing in certain thing like mm,
I don't know why
yeah.
I didn't think to invite Tom on. If he's watching right now, he's like, guys, what the fuck?
Oh, are we live? Like
No,
live?
no,
Oh,
no.
okay, yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
meant, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
no, I mean, yeah, he'll see it. But like, I'm just trying to remember. Goddamn, it's not a corporation, but when you have like a
A
social
C
social
Corp or
equity,
something?
well, that's what we're going to be doing for Miggy's Pot Shop. But the next step is other states, and
Okay.
so there's like equity like firms. It's a just the sole purpose is to win. Because this is going to be the part that I'm looking forward to documenting is the money side of things. Because I don't have $2 million. I don't, have pretty much that's it right there. I don't. I mean, like that's the only barrier in this whole situation for like every fucking American.
Oh, hey, you just muted yourself. You said the whole situation for every fucking American, and then you muted yourself.
What's that?
You said the whole situation for every fucking American, and then you muted yourself.
Oh shit! Yeah, my wife was calling at the same time.
Oh,
So like this is like legalization. Like when I used to be a middleman, because I understand business fundamentals, right? And I learned a lot from pot, right? Pot taught me metric system. Pot taught me like how to grow or plants, right? Pot taught me like what's good and bad for nutrients and whatnot. But also, you know, pot taught me business. Like when I used to buy quarter pounds and break them up, I was the consuming my own stash, but I did it for the purpose of I want to make enough money to smoke my weed and still eat. I mean, that's the purpose of everything is to do what you want to do and eat, right? I mean, unfortunately, nothing's a handout, but yeah. So this is gonna be interesting to like document the business side of things. Tom's already got a bunch of things in mind, a bunch of people, because you guys have a tight market, like
right.
like it literally is kind of a lottery ticket because you guys are so tight. Like
Oh, dude.
it's so dumb tight how tight you guys are.
I think it's a matter of time, honestly, before people get your number and start calling you like, hey, just whenever if you think about it, type of thing.
Right. I was saying it's so dumb how tight that is. And then that's another thing, like when I was like with the whole like American opportunity for business and cannabis, because it's not what I thought it was. The fact that we're slowly doing this in each state. And that's the other reason why this thing is so valuable because each state is like, and again, the value is only because it's not federally legal. And so when that happens, the lottery tickets, it'll still be a good thing to happen for you if you want to focus in business, but it's a lot of time and energy. Like that's what I'm kind of realizing. Like I feel like excited that I won this. I'm on my way home. I'm gonna get all the documents I needed to prove the stuff, and then, but I feel like it's kind of like a fight. I'm about to start a fight that I really, really, really want to win. Like, because it's gonna be uh, the C corp, and then it's going to be agreeing to who we're going to be in business with, and again, a lot of it's on Tom. I'm just like because I agree, I trust his opinion because he's already up there. He knows the area. I mean, I'd be dumb to like not trust somebody from the area. So this is all positive right now. I'm just waiting, dude. I'm so scared right now for the shoe to drop. Right, something bad's gonna fucking happen, dude. Like something but like, that's how it is in cannabis, like with the
Yeah.
industry. The rules change. A lawsuit could happen, and someone's not happy with the social equity. Like I didn't get mine. Like anything can
That
happen.
happened.
So
That's happened in the
yeah,
past. Better not jinx it, Miggy.
well, you gotta face all these possibilities, right? This is
Right,
another
right.
reason why, kind of like with the media thing, right? Like we got a big network. A lot of
Yeah.
people know who I am, but you don't just start doing things like that and go, I'm going to quit my day job and this is going to be my focus. Or you can, but you're gonna learn how to starve. I
Right.
mean, and with kids and shit, like I'm in a good position now where everybody's older, so like they can fend for themselves, and I can do a lot of more focusing on the business. I'm not the only thing I'm just kind of nervous about just playing with that kind of money, like for real, because I do it as a technician every day. I run a $500,000 contract, and in my lab there's at least $2 or $3 million worth of equipment just lying around every day. So what I work on, so like to me, it's always about numbers, right? That's how people uh, prove your value, right? That's why my company and the company I work for, the other one, they both like me because I do a good job and it's a quality too. So that value of taking care of their $1 million equipment or whatever it is and always coming through. Now I'm going to do it with cash, like to open a store, to like pay someone's salary, like this is going to be interesting and it's scary because like and again paying people's salary, like other people are going to have to like I make good decisions so
Yeah.
other people are going to be successful too. Like this is how to avoid being Cresco or Pure Leaf or True Leaf or all these other people who are just liquidating left and right. I heard just recently in Mass. Did you follow Getting High with Cats?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Something happened in his state, Maine, I think it is, or whatever, where someplace just fired their whole like they're
Uh-huh.
slowly liquidating the back end of shit. Like, I don't want that. I
Right.
don't want to be like, this is going to be willy nilly, right? Because it shouldn't have to. If it wasn't federally illegal, probably wouldn't be as much of an issue. But for me, mostly it's worrying about like the market is going to be there in Illinois as long as everybody's a clusterfuck. And I'm
Right.
going to be I could be a very fortunate man at this point right now if
Dude,
everything goes through. You know what I mean? But
seriously.
that's only because of the clusterfuck, though, right? I don't agree with the clusterfuck, but I got my foot in the door.
Right. That's the thing, dude. You got to take advantage of it if you can, and you were able to. Dude, I was thinking about it. We were looking at the application together one time on your show
Oh yeah.
when they added the firearm violence thing, and I was
Oh my
asking,
God. Yeah.
you remember? And
Yes, I
so I was,
remember that.
and you were looking at it, and I feel like maybe I'm wrong because I could be wrong, but I remember you guys kind of like talking about it and being like, hey, I mean, we could maybe do this, And I mean, if you look at the application and think that, like, why not?
But the biggest for us was the income, right? So like for
Yeah.
me, like in Washington State, I was like, how the fuck do I not qualify in Washington State? Like, I am Seattle poor, dude. Like,
Yeah. That
I
is
don't
kind
get
of
it.
funny. Like, Miggy,
Yeah,
it is kind of funny to hear. Like, I literally just got off the hook with people that were apparently fans of your show that are from Illinois and couldn't get a license. But they were like, "Congratulations to Miggy and Tom." I told him I was like, "I'm about to be talking with Miggy and Tom," or I
yeah,
thought maybe Tom would join us, but yeah, they're like, "Oh, dude, congrats to them." But it is kind of funny that like like
yeah. But I
meanwhile
mean,
you can't get it in your state, they can't get it in their state.
yeah. But now it becomes something else too because it's cool and I really appreciate everybody that is like I got lots of love on the Facebook post and lots of I get lots of love because mostly people in weed are very cool and kind because this law is so fucked up. But
Well, and they know where
it,
you're coming from, dude. Like the way you
yeah,
started this, you're like, let my people grow. Sorry to cut you off, but like
no, you're
we've
good.
been watching you over these years. You're like on the forefront of all the cannabis news, and we know where you guys stand on these topics. So to hear that you won, even though we know it's a fucked up system, it's like, thank God, it's a little bit of a fresh breath of fresh air. Like, okay, somebody that's actually in it for it is
Yeah,
here, you know? So
and that's
sorry to cut
the
you off, but I wanted to say
no,
that.
you're good. No, that's the scary part, dude. Like I'm really excited for this. And again, paying people's salaries, right? Like we're gonna have first whether because I think in Illinois you're entitled to either grow or a store, right? Both. Whatever you want to do, you can be vertical. But
Yeah, yeah, you can be vertical. Yeah,
yeah, and then if you think about like the storefront is just the easier one because now you're just fighting for shelf space. People got to fight for your shelf space, right?
right, right.
But I just don't know if the what the actual grower variety is out there and how if the supply could be met, for
Sure,
whatever
sure.
demands out there. So I'm a little nervous. Just that now I'm just thinking like legit like fundamentals of business, right? Like it's easier to sell a quarter pound or a pound uh, from somebody else after they've grown it because weed sells itself. But you know, do you guys have enough growers? Is there enough variety? Will I be able to keep the supply up if I have the demand in Peoria? Uh, these are things I'm thinking about right now. Or are we going to do a grow? And then if we do a grow, then Tom's looking right now at location. Uh, are we going to we need to find a master grower because you don't do shit that you can't do.
Right.
Just because I want it doesn't mean I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So having these considerations about it feels cool that all the love of people as cannabis connoisseurs, but we're so spread out, especially the ones that have been fighting and doing everything right. Like back in the early, like even gaming online with like Halo and shit, when you talk to somebody like, oh, you smoke weed, oh, you did too, and then you become like best friends for like whatever, and then you're like, oh man, I wish you lived in my state.
Hmm.
Yeah, 'cause, it's you always, or even like social media in general, where everybody's your buddy, but no one's your neighbor. So
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm excited though because I know Illinois has got a big market. I know all the area. I know there's a big demand. I know there's a culture, but at some point I'm gonna have to get out there and check out Peoria. I mean,
Peoria
honestly,
is
I
a cool
think
town, dude, for in
I
Illinois.
I love small towns, man. There's sitting
I
here.
mean, it's a pretty big, probably for you, it'll feel like a small town, but it's a pretty big, like area. I say that because you said you're from Seattle, right?
Yeah, well, that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah. So,
I'm, yeah,
but yeah, it's like I would say it's a pretty big, it's a nice city though. It's
it's like a
like,
big small town.
yes, a big small town. That's a good way of putting it. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can totally vibe with that. Tom makes it sound like it's cows walking through and
Oh, I mean, yeah, if you drive outside of it for sure.
yeah.
But like I remember Peoria. Oh, you know what? I think I might be thinking of Peoria is still really nice. What am I thinking of right now? Doesn't matter. But Peoria is nice. There's
I think
definitely cows and cornfields surrounding it though.
right on. Right on. Yeah, I mean, like it's gonna be interesting. And then again, if people are gonna make that drive, like, 'cause I imagine it's not close to anything. So
I mean, it's along the interstate and there's a pretty good population there.
is there?
Yeah.
It's on an interstate, so that's dope.
Yeah.
I'm trusting Tom with the logistics. But again, these lotteries, the way they work, it is what it is, right? Like we got lucky we're in Peoria. It wasn't like we're trying to fight for
In
downtown
Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago. I was about to say, dude. No, you seriously are because the volume of dispensaries downstate, like out of Chicago, it's it's pretty few and far between.
No
So
shit.
yeah,
Everybody likes that city market. See, that's where city life. I was thinking how it's so much different than uh, country life. Like the concrete jungle. I'm looking at like some of these windows of people like who don't have backyards and shit. And I'm like, man, I don't know how they live like this. Like no stretching room, and
yeah,
uh,
yeah.
because I live in.
By my last
Okay,
check, I'll show a map really quick. Like so,
yeah,
most dispensaries are up here in Chicago. There
yeah.
there are like some here in Decatur, some here in Danville. Here's Peoria, so right along the interstate. And it's really nice. It's on the river and everything. That's what I love about Peoria. So a lot
Oh,
of people visit because it's on the river and stuff.
so it's a
um
swanky little place.
yeah, and it's down the road from Bloomington, which is another like college town and everything. But it's interesting when I talk about the disparity of dispensaries. They're mostly up here. I think Champaign, which is kind of where I frequent and stuff, this has like the most dispensaries in a town, but they're so few and far between. Like there are none down here. So yeah, you're sitting pretty as far as real estate goes.
That's pretty dope. That I mean, yeah. And again, you know, uh, first we're gonna have to get like $2 million.
Sure.
And that's why I was talking about numbers earlier, because like kind of talking about those kind of numbers now and like how I'm gonna have to like get involved with people really makes my stomach just go like
Yeah.
I'm just like fuck. But it's gonna be exciting just to like this is something like I said, this is I feel like a fight I want to win, but like because I should be more like yay, but now I'm just kind of uh trying to figure out plans and it's
Yeah, no.
not the same. But
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I was just gonna say you're not alone in saying it. I mean, I literally just saw this report from Green Market Report yesterday, July 12th. Tough times likely ahead for new Illinois marijuana shops. And they just kind of lay out exactly what you just said, which is that they estimate the opening a new cannabis store in Illinois can run between 650,000 to 1.5 million. You said 2 million, so yeah. Um, but yeah, they're talking about how that can be hard. So I mean, you're not the only one saying that it's going to be it's definitely going to be tough. But like you say, if you're in it to win it, man, um,
yeah,
if
no,
you're in
I
it for the
totally
long
think.
haul,
Yeah, I just hope we find some kind investors. Really, is what it comes down to, right? Like it just, and I think that's another thing too. Is it always feels weird to like now that I'm in this thing. I hope you can hear me okay. There's like an
yeah, I can hear you fine.
ambulance. Somebody
Yep.
happened okay, but now it's like whatever I'm talking. You know, and I'm trying to like sell people now. I'm trying to like, hey, invest in me and Tom. Even though Tom's already doing most of, I'd say he's doing 80% of the work. But you know, it's like I don't know anybody. I don't,
Sure.
you know, I can do the friends and family, but I could probably rack up only probably 100K
You
with my
do
friends
have
and
a pretty
family.
big platform though. I mean, if you wanted to crowd fund it or crowdsource it or whatever.
I was thinking about doing something like that too. Like once we get the ball rolling with the C Corp and we figure out what like I said, Tom's looking at space right now because now we know the area we gotta be in. So once we figure out the spot and someone agrees to it because it's cannabis related, uh I think that's when things will get really weird,
Yeah.
you know? Like
Well,
yeah.
I'll have to reach out to you and Tommy even to have you back on for another time for an update on how things are going. I know that today's the big day, all the news came
Yeah,
in and stuff.
yeah,
But
dude.
yeah, in the future we'll have to catch up. But I just want to say again, dude, congrats. Like I'm fucking excited for you. I
Yeah.
really
No, I
am. So
appreciate it. And I think more than likely now we might meet in person because I have to come out there.
that's what I'm saying. I was just about to say, like, you got to come out here now. So, and I can come to Peoria. I would love to come and meet you and bring some of my homegrown and
Oh,
bestow it upon.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd
So,
be so dope, dude. Go
yeah.
put it on our shelves.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I wish. That'd be cool.
Right on, man. Well,
But
yeah, no, I
yeah,
appreciate it, man.
for sure. And before we go, I just wanted to say cannabis legalization news. You look it up on YouTube if you didn't already know. And anything else you wanted to say before you go or before we go?
No, I plan to document as much as I can. You know, the big thinking and knowing when I made it is going to be when I can leave the day job. Again, that's I think everybody's point, right? But
Sure.
I like my day job, so like I need to try and transition in a cool way. I
Yeah.
wouldn't this one I wouldn't be the one where I pee on everybody's desk and be like,
Right.
fuck you, you're cool. No, I really dig what I'm doing now. So but yeah, that's gonna be the day where I know like, all right, fuck yeah, this is gonna be um full time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Well, I can say pretty
fucking dope.
confidently we're all rooting for you. I know a lot of people are fans of the show and fans of what you and Tom do. So we're all rooting for
Appreciate it,
you.
dude.
So,
Thank
well,
you.
folks, I hope you found as much value in this conversation as I did. And we all have something to look forward to. So take care and we'll see you on the next episode. Bye.
Thanks, bro.